once again, Internet from K.R.A.A.C.M.O.O here, and welcome back to another K.R.A.A.C.M.O.O first reaction. This time we're doing the first 3 episodes of Pokemon X and Y. You know, actually, after playing Pokemon X or Pokemon Y, I like a lot of what they did with the Kalos region. I like how they brought back the first gen starters, all the Mega Evolutions, cool new Pokemon. Wasn't really a big fan of their team, but as soon as I saw it, I'm like, what? But, so moving on right along, we're not talking about the game, we're talking about the anime! Specifically the English dub. It's the same people that did the last games, seasons of the anime. So Ash is still voiced by the people, I'm guessing New York dubs it, company in New York. That does it for Cartoon Network. But anyways, I'm getting off track. So, for the plot, after the events of Pokemon Adventures in Unova, let's see, English title for it. Ash gets on a plane with that reporter chick, and is in Kalos. Kind of gives a shout out, "Hey Kalos, Ash Ketchum is here!" But without like shaking his head. And he does the same thing that he's done with every region except for Johto, where he just takes Pikachu and starts fresh. Although, what I'm really hoping is that we bring back more of his Pokemon, especially the ones that are Mega Evolution eligible. I mean, Charizard, Heracross, there's probably more I'm missing. I mean, he can evolve his Bulbasaur. He can get Squirtle back. He can Mega Evolve, get those to their final stages and Mega Evolve them. That would be awesome. Yeah, I don't think he's got any others that would be eligible. But, anyways, that would be cool to see Mega Evolutions with Ash. I wouldn't doubt it with Charizard, though. That would be awesome. Anyways, back to the plot. When he goes to challenge the first gym he sees, he lands in, I forget the name of the city, but it's the one with the electric gym. The big, kind of Paris-looking place with the tower. Where the Pokemon Lab is at. So, he goes to that gym. He gets rejected because he doesn't have any badges. Machine that kind of cack blocks him from going to the gym. It's really kind of funny. It's like, you have no badges? Get out of here! You need at least 4 before you challenge this one. Which I kind of find interesting. They never have done that. I mean, you went out of order in Kanto. You got the Marsh badge 4th, I think. Yeah. Which you can't do. But, anyways, when he gets kicked, he literally gets kicked out, and he kind of falls off from a higher level, which is yeesh, intense for getting rid of unwanted trainers. But he runs into 2 of his new companions for the series part, Clement and Bonnie, the gym leader and his little sister. Although at this point he is not revealed to be the gym leader. But he has this really cool backpack that can turn into like an airbag. It has like APOM arms. Although I forget if it has more than one. If it has more than one, it would probably be Ambipom arms. But anyways, off topic. So yeah, and later on he pulls out like a sonograph or something. Phonograph kind of thing, you know, the wind-up music thing with the record and the big horn thing to attract Pokemon, but that's episode 3. We're still on the first episode. So, he kind of falls into their life, literally. And then Clement and Ash have a Pokemon battle. It's Bunnelby versus Pikachu, and actually, Bunnelby holds up pretty well. Even though I'm sure it's not as high a level as Pikachu, but then again, Pikachu always seems to sort of reset every time he goes to a new region. That's weird. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Pokemon battle, which gets interrupted by Team Rocket, who now has back again Wobbuffet. Only this time he actually does well in battle. Um, and then we're introduced to a wild Froakie who helps Ash and Clement fight off Team Rocket. Although, after getting an Electro Ball or a Thunderbolt, get redirected from Wobbuffet's Mirror Coat, Froakie is pretty badly injured, and they take him to, I forget if it's the Pokemon Center or Professor Sycamore's lab. I think it's Professor Sycamore's lab. Because later on, Ash, the Froakie does go with Ash. But, anyways, we eventually get to Professor Sycamore's lab. We see that he has a Garchomp um, in his lab in like a tube for some reason. If I remember correctly, it's because he's studying Mega Evolutions, which we kind of get a brief explanation of, I think, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that episode. But, anyways, the Team Rocket, of course, try to steal the Garchomp, actually getting somewhat better than results than previous endeavors of trying to steal Pokemon way out of their league of capturing. But, anyways, Garchomp goes out of control. He kind of is like, he acts like a like an out of control Japanese monster that you see in monster movies. He climbs the tower. Ash kind of goes after him, tries to calm him down, and he does. But at one point, you know, Pikachu gets knocked off the tower. Ash just jumps off right after him like a badass. Um, and we really kind of see Ash mature a bit. Because actually earlier with the Team Rocket interfering with Wobbuffet, he really doesn't give up, even though they seem stronger. Which kind of seems like, okay, I'll compare it. It's like when Kirito of Sword Art Online is in Alfheim Online, the one where he's a fairy, um, where he's allowed to die and still live afterwards. But he's like, I'm not gonna let my party members die as long as I live. And, that kind of hardcore attitude. And Ash kind of has that when going up against Team Rocket. It's kind of cool, but it's cheesy. But anyways, Froakie saves him using actually the white stuff around his. I did not know that is like sud thing that kind of makes sticky. That's cool. He kind of like throws at stuff like it was a move, but it technically isn't, and that's kind of cool. But anyways, after it, there's a little bit of help from this Mega Blaziken and this guy dressed up like a Mega Blaziken. Um, but one thing that I'm kind of curious about: why didn't Ash use his Pokédex when he saw the Mega Blaziken? He's like, "What's that Pokemon?" I mean, I would have been kind of interesting if he saw the reaction of, "What's a Blaziken? Something must be up with you, Dex. I mean, you sound like a chick now, and when I started, you were a dude. What is up?" I'm getting off topic, but anyways, I do believe that it kind of ends the mystery. Ash now has a Froakie. Do do do. And Bonnie and Clement join him to go to the on his adventure, and they're off to the first gym. I forget what down that is, but it's the bug type gym. And next episode, we are in the forest, and um, we run into some wild Pokemon. A Dedenne, that blue electric fairy mouse shorty. Seriously, that thing is small. I did not even notice that, like in the game. But then again, I barely Pokemon Adventures. I'm distracted again. But anyways, Bonnie wants Clement to catch it for her, so that when she's old enough that she can, take care and such. But actually, it's kind of weird that she can just catch it on her own. But I don't know. Maybe she'd get a ticket or something. Go to Pokejuvie. Le- Pokemon training without a license or something. Um, we never really do see the Pokemon license application. It just happens. I'm distracted again. But anyways, so in comes a fletchling that steals a berry from the Denene that originally had the berry, and Ash is like, "I'm gonna catch that fuck." Not exactly like that, but paraphrasing. So Froaky's like, I'm gonna fight that fucker for you, Ash. Well, he says Froaky, but you could get that implication. Um, but he loses the first time. So then, actually, they're having a strategy on, and actually, Froaky doesn't exactly listen to Ash, even though Ash is trying to help out with Pikachu. Froaky's like, no, I'm doing this. And he kind of runs off and gets his ass handed to him. But Ash is like, yeah, I like this Froaky. He's a badass. Paraphrasing, but he doesn't say anything like that. Because it's a kid show. I am really getting off topic, but I'm almost through the third episode. So anyways, later on, he goes to a different area. The fletchling, I guess, was there or followed them or something. I don't know. Where Froaky has a little bit more of an advantage, and he catches Fletchling. Do 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 do. I think that was the Final Fantasy tune. That and Froaky, but I don't care. Anyways, also in the kind of backstory subplot kind of thing, Serena, the female protagonist of the game, is getting ready to go on her own journey, and um, I think at the end of episode 2, she sees Ash on the screen. It's like, is that Ash? Apparently she knows Ash. Later on, we find out that they're childhood friends, but then again, I'm only getting this off the wiki because I like to know ahead of time stuff. Mainly because I like to see what's on Ash's team. Frankly, at this point, as far as I can tell from the wiki, it's still Pikachu, Froakie, and Fletchling. I'm a bit disappointed, but there's a lot of good choices for Ash to choose for his team. Um, anyways, so episode 3 basically ends with Ash, Ash catching Fletchling. Um, Clement didn't catch the dead end, but I think that might be next episode. Also in the background, Team Rocket talked with Giovanni saying, "Yeah, we're gonna catch all sorts of powerful Kalos Pokemon, just like the ones in Unova, even though we just gave up our own Pokemon because we didn't really do shit." Anyways, and they caught an Inkjay. Well, James did. I'm not quite sure about the choice, but hey, I wasn't sure about Yamask and Woobat being um, on their team, and definitely not Moongus and Frillish. That was weird choice, but it worked. So I don't know. And that was basically the first 3 episodes. Frankly, I would like to see Ash get some new Pokemon. Um, I mean, I looked at the wiki. He does not get any other starters, as far as we know. Um, Serena um, gets a Fennekin. Clement later on gets a Chespin. Um, Now, that kind of leaves a bunch of different type possibilities for Ash to get. It'd be awesome to see him get a Psychic type finally. Um, I forget the pre-evolution of Esper, but or whatever that is. But that maybe be kind of cool to see him get a Hone Edge, Litleo, Skittle, um, Pancham, going on and on with possibilities. There's always possibilities that I'm like, wow, Ash should totally get one of those. I was like that with Riolu. I'm trying to think what else I was thinking of. I kind of thought he should get a Flygon. Um, because the Jirachi movie, he was flying on a Flygon. I thought, wow, he could probably use a Flygon. That would be a good Pokemon for his team. But, anyways, I'm looking forward to more episodes. From what I can tell from wikis, I'm not going to be disappointed. Well, I might be with that English voice dub, but, yeah, at least it's better than Digimon Fusion. Anyways, that's it for me. Like, favorite, subscribe. Don't dislike spam. Nobody likes that. I'll see you next time. Tell me. Just tell me anything. If you want something you want me to react to, your thoughts on Pokemon so far if you're watching, what Pokemon Ash should get. I think Ash is finally maturing. I don't know. Communicate with me, guys. And girls. Whatever. Anyways, laters. And I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but they redid the original Pokemon theme. And it's like, yes, we're bringing back the Gen 1 stuff for Gen 6. Why not do that with the theme song? Perfect! Genius! Bravo! Bravo! I can't believe I forgot to say that. I'm like adding on an extra, I don't know. But anyways, bravo! Bravo! I salute whoever thought of that genius idea. Laters.